Hey, hi guys. This is Mohammed Shamal on day 7 of our challenge. Challenge is getting interesting, more intense, I believe, and from the responses that I've been getting, it's pretty, uh, it's really intensive. It's getting more interactive because I get a lot of questions, and it's also quite encouraging, motivating at the same time with very good feedbacks that I've been getting over the last week. So we are hitting the first week, and so far so good. I believe. I hope it's the same for you. Well, things that I would like to quickly share with you today is, when you try to do something and you're going along well, but in between there will be a lot of obstacles that keeps coming, which will keep belting you below the knees, which will try to keep you, keep your spirits down. Don't let those so-called uh, obstacles, like take you away from your focus, which is to move ahead, progress, uh, get to your destination, which you have been aiming for. And like as I said, treat these obstacles, these small failures, setbacks as they call them, with a pinch of salt. Get moving. Um, we face this day in and day out. That's the test, because life will not be worthwhile if there are no tests along the way. So we get tested, our belief system gets a bit shattered for a while, but we need to recoup and get cracking. So this is something which I would like to share with you because currently in Singapore, where I stay, the haze, what you call smog in different parts of the world, is pretty unhealthy. Well, the PSI index right now shows a very unhealthy figure of 290. This is as of 9 p.m. that I'm recording this, and according to the health monitoring agency here, it's pretty bad. It can be very fatal, hazardous. So I would like to quickly, take this opportunity to talk a little about haze, and how it's related to us human beings, our mental state of mind, and how we can actually um, overcome and take it forward. So when you talk about haze, what is the cause for haze? Well, haze is a situation in the atmosphere where dust particles and other pollutants actually shroud the atmosphere and causes difficulty in breathing with all this particles. So it kind of gives you a very the visibility range, as I should say, is pretty bad. The place is actually filled with kind of, I should say, um, dust particles, and the reason that we are undergoing this is because our neighboring country Indonesia is actually um, takes part in an annual exercise of clearing up uh, forests by burning them down and getting more space, land space. So, well, that's political, but we're not getting there. So the idea here is, in these kind of conditions, the PSI index is being monitored. And just to let you know, PSI stands for Pollutant Standards Index. So if the pollutant standards index, like what I'm looking at my screen, um, anything above 100 is considered unhealthy. And right now we are having 290 as our PSI number, which is very unhealthy, and it can kind of affect those people with heart and lung diseases, older people who have, like, it will affect older people who have breathing problems. So One way of like overcoming this situation is to stay out of danger zone. Try not to come out in the open, and keep your doors and windows closed so that you don't have, or you don't breathe the air. And these are some of the precautions that we are asked to take. Stay away from the outside atmosphere, breathing, inhaling in the air from outside. But supposing if you are a person who needs to be out there, you have due to some work demands or due to some reason or the other, you have to be out there. Try wearing a surgical mask, so that reduces the inhalation of the rough pollutant air around. So that's the physical situation. Now, the reason I picked up this thing about haze is something similar to what happens to us human beings. Um, we tend to get our minds clouded. It becomes hazy, and we lose focus because of various scenarios. So it is up to us to make sure that we remove this hazy state of mind. And like as I said, rule number one, to have the intention, the positive intention in your mind deeply embedded, and continue staying laser focused. Keep repeatedly reinstating, re-emphasizing, and reassuring yourself by repeatedly reminding yourself about your goals, your dreams, uh, possibilities of you writing it down every day, maybe 3 times a day, 4 times a day, reading it every session, probably 3 to 4 times a day. And of course, having said that, you can also visualize the the end result. So take some time out, visualize what it feels like when you actually achieve what you are dreaming for. So when you visualize it, very intense visualization, so which means you need to stay laser focused. And of course, when you do that and take massive action, which is quite important, because there's no point whatsoever to keep like dragging things and waiting for things to happen, or blaming situations for you not to take action. Well, that defeats the whole purpose. So um, clear up your mind from all the haze in your mind, and take that massive action which is required for you to progress, succeed, and realize your goals. So, folks, I hope that was useful information. I managed to make this video in the nick of time because of a very hectic day, and like as I said, it motivates me to be of some use to somebody in some part of the world. And if I can make a difference to one of you there who's watching me, well, there's no greater pleasure in realizing that you actually helped somebody. So this is Muhammad Shamil signing off for the day 7 of our challenge. We still have a long way to go, but I do sense from the feedbacks that I'm getting that things are actually heating up, getting more intensive. Keep those emails rolling in. It gives me a lot of motivation to go on and on. And if you do have any clarifications, feel free to email me at muhammad.use@gmail.com. Well, it's muhammad.use@gmail.com. And folks, please don't send me those marketing mails. You know where it goes. I would straight away dispose it into the spam filter. So if you do have something which you need clarifications, or you need some kind of motivation, please do feel free and write to me, and I will be more than happy to share my views. Not that I'm an expert, but I can share the vibrations, the positive vibrations that I have within me, which goes a long way to help somebody else and to see success in your lives. So, cheers. Have a fantastic day, wherever, whichever part of the world you are from, and keep smiling, keep positive, remove the haze. Cheers.